Man, blowing myself up and live in space was a better idea than I thought. I know, this gives me an idea. Which space-themed game should I review? Huh? What's going on? Who are those guys? Star Fox 64. Unless if you consider the canceled Star Fox 2 game, which finally got an official release, it's the second game in the Star Fox franchise. It's also a remake/reboot of the first game, as it retells the story but with more effort in the writing, and maybe some bosses replaced. It's also the first N64 game to use the Rumble Pack, which adds rumble to your controller since this was made before it's included inside the controller itself. So if you die in the game, you die in real life.
What's even cooler is when you crash your vehicle, that's when you really feel the vibration. This is incredible!
Wow, dying sure is fun. So immersive.
You really do feel like you're immersed in this experience, and that's something that I think has been done to a really high degree with this video game.
While the plot of this game isn't a ripoff of Star Wars, I still call this Furry Star Wars just because I can. But Cinder Unit, there's no lightsabers. It can't be called Furry Star Wars. Yes, true that may be, but keep in mind that Star Wars was originally going to be a standalone movie, and there's only like one lightsaber fight. Which is pretty weird because if it did become a standalone movie, then what's the point of Luke's training? Perhaps a more accurate term will be Star Wars dogfights. The game starts off with getting a message from General Pepper, voiced by Rick May. Rest in peace, soldier. We get introduced to our main characters of the story, Slippy Toad, Peppy Hare, also voiced by Rick May, Falco Lombardi, and the main hero, Fox McCloud. Who names their kid after their own species? Alright, let's start off some basic training in the optional tutorial from Yogi Bear? What's he doing here? The game acts like an arcade rail shooter. You move your target and shoot him up. But there's more than just shooting your target since you are piloting after all. You can turn the R-Wing, do somersaults, do U-turns in all range mode, in which you can go anywhere until the map limit, and do an aileron roll. Or yeah, that. Oh, and you can switch to FPS mode. Wow, it's like I'm piloting a real ship. So immersive, just like in real life. Now that Fox's training is complete, it's time to tell his dad.
Upon their arrival, Pigma betrayed the team, and James and Peppy were captured by Andros. Peppy barely escaped venom, and returned home to tell James' son, Fox, about his father's fate.
Whoops. Spoke too soon? You know, speaking of Furry Star Wars, it's pretty obvious that this text scrolling is inspired by Star Wars, minus the images. The game takes place in the Lilat system, which is a solar system except everyone's an animal, while humans are enslaved and kept as pets. I think. I don't know, I've never seen a human in this game. But hey, I'm a robot, so what do I know? But there are some unused human sprites in Star Fox 2. So, in theory, if furries rule this world, and humans are the animals of this world, what do we call the animals who like humans? Humanies? Homo sapiens? Homo sapiens?
It's about time you showed up, Fox. You're the only hope for our world.
I'll do my best. Andros won't have his way with me.
Yeah, bring a 4-man team, that'll save the world. Level 1, Corneria. Enter Star Fox.
Check your heat diffuser system. Falco here. I'm fine. This is Peppy. All systems go.
Flippy here. I'm okay.
Red 10 standing by.
Red 7 standing by.
Red 3 standing by. Red 6 standing by.
Red 9 standing by.
Red 2 standing by.
Red 11 standing by.
Red 5 standing by.
Log on! Zach here. This is Kickin'. This is Billy. All systems go.
Greedy here, ready to rock. Hey, nice stereo.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
We're entering Corneria City now.
Look, I know that we're the good guys, but has anyone realized that the only ad here is General Pepper's face? Like, don't get me wrong here, we're the good guys, but doesn't it feel weird to have an army commander as an ad? Like, is it some kind of military propaganda campaign? Or is this 1984? Hashtag Andros did nothing wrong. Now, regarding the AI of your allies, they aren't stupid, but they aren't that smart either. There's a chance where there's a scripted event where you have to rescue them, and then there's times where you're just scripted to shoot something. Just basic stuff, really. They do a good job at taking down enemies in all range mode, but they have no idea how to dodge and avoid getting chased by enemies. Oh, and if you want to, you can steal their kills if you feel like it.
I won't let you get away from me. What's the big idea, Fox?
Oh, screw you. This is a team effort. Now, as far as I know, the first level seems to be the only level where you get to choose bosses. The rest of the levels, sadly, do not. You can choose them by flying through these arches, or don't. So if you beat one of the bosses, what happened to the other? And how come following Falco leads to the best result in the game? Did Falco knew? Depending on how well you do on your missions, there's two results: mission complete and mission accomplished. Mission complete means continuing straight to a normal path, while mission accomplished allows you to go to the other path, which is harder. It really depends on how good you are. Alternatively, you can change course if you want to, or lose an R-Wing to retry the levels. Imagine doing that. Mission 2 is the asteroid field, where you have to fly until you reach Fortuna. Or if you really want to go to another planet, you can just use these warps if you're good enough. Mission 3. Enter Star Wolf.
Can't let you do that, Star Fox.
Andros has ordered us to take you down.
Happy. Long time no see. Andros' enemy is my enemy.
This level introduces the rival character Star Wolf. To beat them, you only have to use your normal laser attack. Use bombs and charge beams won't do any good. Now, there is a small chance where one of your members could actually defeat Star Wolf, but it's pretty rare. And they don't seem to be interested in killing the other members, just their own rival counterparts. And hey, you're the player, you can do whatever the hell you want.
My beautiful reward.
Bruh.
No problem here.
Eject.
I can hold it.
Pull up.
No, I'm all right.
Mission 4. Mystery of the Space Base! Ooh, mystery, spooky! Such a backrooms moment! Even though the objective here is to find a secret weapon, even Falco here is excited for it.
I can't wait to see this secret weapon.
There's these gateways you can shoot to skip to other levels. And everyone just forgets about it. This includes you, Falco.
I can't wait to see this secret weapon.
Damn, I always liked him as a character. Actually, you know what? You guys hold on for a moment. Computer, define the word bird brain. I rest my case. So, are we not gonna solve the mystery of the space base? No? Well, you know what they say. The fear of the unknown is scarier than knowing it. Okay, just kidding. If you do want to manage to solve the mystery of the space base, he gets his robot boss fight. If you don't defeat it as quickly as possible, so he dies.
Get out of your seat, everybody! Get off your repeater! Start! Come on!
Defeat it as quickly as possible, so he lives. You know, considering that I managed to rescue Slippy before he gets thrown off, I wonder if there's a new storyline on this planet.
What are you doing? It's too dangerous there.
I can't leave Slippy hanging.
Are you stupid? He's right there! I rescued him!
There.
Are you saying that he suddenly crashed?
Leave Slippy hanging.
Look, it could be just me, but I have a feeling that the devs forgot to remove this, hence why he suddenly crash-landed there. But hey, at least I can talk about the Landmaster. Well, it's a tank and it controls well, except it doesn't have barrel roll. And it floats. The game has 2 tank levels, but we'll get to the other one later. Mission 6, The Last Hurrah. What in Metal Gear does that even mean? Basically, all you have to do is destroy these shield generators. And that's pretty much it. But wait, there's more! You see, Star Fox is what you call a choices matter game, so depending on how you complete the mission and the courses you choose, it will affect the story. So if you skip the Fortuna level, or let Star Wolf win, they'll come back in this level. If you manage to defeat them early, well, they won't come back. Now they finally reach Venom, and good lord, what kind of plant has the power to grow rocks? Are the stones alive?
This brings back memories of your dad.
Hey Fox, remember I told you about your dad who died? This brings back good memories of your father. Who brings their own PTSD into battle and thought would be a good motivation?
Ah, good old Vietnam. This brings back memories of your dad.
But isn't this where my dad died, Uncle?
Ah, some good old Agent Orange Fanta. Just for me.
But isn't Fanta made by the Nazis? Uncle?
Well, I look like I was born a decade before World War II, boy.
So you reach this temple, kill the golem, get to Andros, and learn that he's a floating head for some reason. You kill Andros, fly off, and win the game.
Star Fox, we are in your debt. I would be honored to have you as part of the Cornerian.
Oh, no, sir. We prefer doing things our own way.
This video is sponsored by...
And so, once again, the day is saved, thanks to...
Star Fox.
Okay, remember when I said this is a choices matter game? Well, there's two endings. It depends on which mission 6 you choose. Go for the satellite outpost, and you get this version of Venom, where you fight the robot Andros. If we go to Area 6, well, you get to fight the real Andros. Now if we go back to the first level and beat the attack carrier, you reach Sector Y. Mission 2, Fierce Melee. Foxes, melee... Now why does that sound like a weird combination? In this level you fight Gundams. And then a Gundam boss. And there's another Gundam boss. That's pretty much it really. Mission 3, Reunion.
Fox, you made it. Bill, is that you? I can't believe it. Fox, that's one of ours. Fox, that's one of ours. Fox, that's one of ours. Fox, that's one of ours.
Hey, he was mine!
Fox, that's one of ours. Get out of my way. You've become quite a pilot. Fox, that's one of ours.
Fuck out of the way! I can't see!
This level introduces an NPC ally. There's only 2 of them, so we'll start with Bill first. Now these NPCs will appear in the next destination you'll go. If you choose the goddamn sun, he'll help you shoot rocks and he just leaves. That's it? What was that about? And what are we doing in the sun anyway? Alternatively, you can choose Mystery of the Space Base, and he'll help you shoot these warp gates. Where am I?
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound.
Before I want to try to get the good ending, I want to try resetting the game and head over to Aquas. This is the only underwater level in the game, and you pilot the Blue Marine sub. It's also the only level where Falco gives you a tutorial. Well, kinda. You see, the level is pretty dark and you have infinite torpedoes to light up the area. At the end you fight this clam boss and move on to another water planet, only this time you fly. This level also introduced to another NPC ally, Cat.
Cat, what are you doing here?
Lazaka!
Cat, where'd you go?
Sheesh, a cat and a bird possibly making love? Sorry I have to ask a scientific question, but how do chromosomes even work in this universe? Sector Z. In this level, your mission is to shoot incoming huge rockets. If you fail, you won't go to Area 6 and you have to stick with getting the bad ending. This especially gets challenging when one of your allies are getting chased by enemies and they have a problem getting to the missile.
I'm heading for the missile now! Fox, get this guy off me!
No, I don't think I will.
You've manage to reach Zonus and go here, then Cat will help you out.
Scratch one missile.
Perhaps I treated you too harshly.
Flippy's not such a screw up after all.
But if you want to change course, there's always the Macbeth level, which in my opinion has one of my favorite boss fights. It starts off as a simple train chase, but once you reach the switches part, you have to shoot all 8 of them, and the last one will change the direction to get this satisfying cutscene.
No! Give him play! Okay, stop it!
You're pretty good, Tiger. See you again.
Well, Cat actually says goodbye unlike a certain someone. Whatever happened to bros before hoes?
That's one of ours.
I mean, she did left us when we first met her, but I digress. And now we're in Area 6, the path that will lead us to the good ending of the game. This is one of the few levels that almost got me killed, but thankfully I managed to survive somehow on my first try. I love how epic this level is, and I love how you get to shoot in these flying saucers and battleships. Honestly, I'm surprised that it only takes 4 spacecrafts and 1 carrier just to stop a war. Kinda reminds you of Battle of Yavin or Battle of Endor. You know, that ship kinda reminds you of the Star Destroyer. Yeah, the one we're in right now. I mean, some of the shape looks different, but... You know, it's a shame there isn't an epic dogfight just like in the bad ending. But I guess Area 6 checks it out. We do, however, have...
Don't get too cocky, Star Fox.
Let's see how you handle our new ships.
Too bad Dad's not here to see you fail. We'll make sure you never regain drugs.
Remember me?
One last battle with Starwolf. I'm not exactly sure why they look different and have cybernetic implants. I mean, if I went to Fortuna and defeated them all first, then come here, it would make more sense. Is Bad Ending a prequel? Ah, no matter. I'll just take him out, get to Andros, and... What the fuck? Andros' true form. A floating brain with 2 eyes and Deus Ex Machina. This boss fight is frustratingly hard. Look, I know people like myself don't like Slippy, but I definitely need him to scan for a boss health bar. And even after you destroy his eyes, he knows where you are because apparently he has psychic brain powers or something. Mother of machines, this creep is fast. Look at my health bar. I'm about to blow fuse, just let me win already.
If I go down, I'm taking you with me.
Don't ever give up, my son.
Father?
Okay, there's still a chance. Just follow Dad's Force Ghost and... Oh no. Where did he go? This is the Monster Rock chasing Spider-Man all over again. Where is he?
Never give up. Trust your instincts.
Yes, trust your instincts. Of course, feel, don't think, and use your...
This is one steep bill, but it's worth it.
Here comes the money!
Here we go!
And that's Star Fox 64. I gotta say, I'm quite impressed. To me, I see this as an S-tier game, and S meaning still amazing to this day. What makes this game so good is that it's basically one of those arcade rail shooters that allow you to choose a path at your own home. Short, but it's still good enough to keep you fun and entertained. I'm not even an 80s or 90s kid, I was born in the 2000s. And even a game as old as this, I still felt immersed in battle. And I love how certain gameplay elements can affect the story. Except for you, Titania. Nobody likes you, Titania. Even the NPC allies appear in the credits of the game if you meet them. And even when the game does show its flaws, they feel so minor that it doesn't ruin the game, or it feels like the flaws don't exist at all. Except for you, Titania. God, I wish I had an alternate storyline. With that being said, I am going to give Star Fox 64 a 10 out of 10. Yes, you heard me. A 10 out of 10. This is only my third game review, and already there's a game so perfect that I can't help but giving it the highest score. Well done, Star Fox 64. I salute you. Well, that was a fun game. This is Cinder Unit logging out. Oh, I forgot to mention there's multiplayer, but I don't have friends, so I'll just skip this one.